Good morning, students. We are live now. So Abhinandan and Nikita has joined. Okay, is my audio and video clear? Is my audio and video clear? Okay, good morning. Okay, thank you for confirming. I can see Shreyasi, Kirtana, Gauri, and Sajila has joined. Okay, Supriya has joined. Okay, so we are doing equation of line. We started equation of line in previous class. We have completed its concepts and also MCQs of this chapter. Today we are going to start with assertion and reason, and along with that subjective type questions we are going to start here. So let's start. So first question, you can see, so in this chapter, whatever concepts we have learned in section and midpoint formula, so those concepts like section formula, midpoint formula, so we should know those concepts. Along with that, few forms of equations of lines are there which I discussed yesterday. So first one is slope intercept form. So that is y is equals to mx plus c. So whenever we have to form equation, we can use this form where m is slope and c is y-intercept. This is known as slope-intercept form. This form is known as slope-intercept form. Another form which we did, that was point form, when coordinates are given to us. So that is y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. So these forms of equations we can use to form equation of lines. So let's start from the first question. So in these questions, you can see options are given to us. So accordingly, we have to choose. So first option for these questions, like next few questions, is A is true, R is false. Second option, A is false, R is true. Then option C, both A and R are true. Option D, both A and R are false. So let's see what is what is assertion statement. What is given to us in assertion statement? So the values of A for which the following points are collinear. See, for collinear points, you have to remember for collinear points. When the points are collinear, that means their slope is same. Slope is same. For collinear points, the slope is same. So what does it mean? We have 3 points now. We have A, B and C. So 3 points are there, A, B and C. So slope of AB, it is equals to BC, it's equals to AC. Whenever 3 points are collinear, the slopes are same. So slope of AB is equals to slope of BC is equals to slope of AC. So if they are telling, if the slopes, if the points are collinear, then the value of A they have given us. Then the value of A is equals to -1 and 4. So that we have to check. So we have to check it. So first of all, we'll use slope formula to find the slope of AB. So individually, let's find. So slope of AB, so MAB, slope formula we are going to use here. So when we are finding the slope of AB, we will use the coordinates of A and B. We'll use the coordinates of A and B. So A's coordinates are A3 and coordinates of B are 2, 1. So one coordinates I can write as x1, y1, and other ones we can write as x2, y2. So slope of AB, so slope formula is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So this is the formula of slope. So y2's value 1, 1 minus y1 is 3, 1 minus 3 by x2 is 2 minus a, which is equals to 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3 is minus 2, 2 minus a, as it is we can write. So I have got the value of slope of AB. So slope of AB I have got now. So slope of AB I'll write here. MAB I am writing. So this is minus 2 by 2 minus A. Now let me find the slope of BC. So slope of BC, when we are finding the slope of BC, we have to use the coordinates of B and C. So same slope formula. So coordinates of B are 2 comma 1 and coordinates of C 5 comma A. So B is coordinates x1 y1, C is coordinates x2 y2. So y2 is A minus y1 is 1. So a minus 1 by x2 5 minus x1 2. So a minus 1 by 5 minus 2 is 3. So we have found the slope of BC as well. Now we know both the slopes are equal. Both the slopes are equal. So we can just equate the slopes. We can just equate the slopes. So like I told you, whenever points are collinear, their slopes will be equal. So that means slope of AB is equals to slope of BC. So AB's slope is minus 2 by 2 minus A, and slope of BC is equals to A minus 1 by 3. A minus 1 by 3. Now we can just solve these equations and we'll see what are the values or what is the value of A we are getting. So this has become a simple equation. Let's do cross multiplication now. So minus 2 into 3. 3 will get multiplied. So minus 2 into 3 will become minus 6. And here we can multiply A minus 1 into 2 minus A. So minus 6 is equals to this bracket multiplication we have to do. So A into, with both we have to multiply first term of first bracket, then 2 minus A, then minus 1 first second term of first bracket into full second bracket will multiply. So minus 6 is equals to, this will multiply 2A minus A square minus 2 into 1. Whenever minus is outside the bracket, we have to change the sign. So minus 6 is equals to 2A. So like terms we can simplify. 2A plus A is 3A minus A square minus 2. Let's shift everything. So this we can see we are getting a quadratic equation. We are getting quadratic equation with variable A. So let us shift everything on left side. So A square, when I shift to other side, it will become positive A square because it's negative A square. Then 3A, when I shift, it will become minus 3A. Minus 6 is already there on this side. When I shift minus 2, it will become plus 2. So A square minus 3A minus 4. Minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4. So now we have to solve this quadratic equation. So by using formula you can do, by splitting the middle term also we can do. So I'll be just doing it by splitting the middle term. So what are the factors? If you are doing, you can just check if we are getting the same quadratic equation. So minus 4 plus 1. So 3 middle term I am splitting. If you don't know how to do it by middle term, you can do it by formula also. Minus 4. So this is one pair, this is another pair. So A I am taking common. So A minus 4 I will be left with plus 1 is common. A minus 4 is equals to 0. If I simplify this thing, I will get A plus 1 into A minus 4 is equals to 0. So A's value I will be getting minus 1, or A's value I am getting positive 4. So that's what they have also given. That's what they have also given. A is equals to minus 1 or A is equals to 4. Same thing, it's given to us in assertion statement. So that means A is true. A is true. Now we have to check for the reason statement. So the equation of the lines are x minus y minus 1 is equals to 0 and 2x plus 3y minus 7 is equals to 0. So equation of these lines. How we will find equation of the lines? Like I told you, whenever coordinates are given to us, we can use the point form. Point form I've discussed with you. So first of all, let me write the coordinates after substituting the value of A. So A's coordinates A comma 3. A value if I am taking minus 1. So minus 1 comma 3. B's value 2 comma 1. C's value 5 comma minus 1. So two values of A we are getting here. So first of all, let me find equation with minus 1. So we'll find the equation of AB and BC because we found the slopes also of AB and BC. So when we are finding the equation of AB, we have to use the coordinates of AB. We have to use the coordinates of AB. So point from coordinates of AB if I am using, so A's coordinates I am writing as x1, y1 and B's coordinates as x2, y2. So point form of equation. So what is point form of equation? You can post your answers. So what's the point form of equation? This is y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. So this is the form. We need m also. For this we need m also. So m we can find by using slope formula. We can find m. So m is equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Y2 is 1 minus 3 by 2 minus minus 1. So 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So 2 minus signs are together. 2 plus 1 is 3. So we are getting the slope of this line equals to minus 2 by 3. So is it clear? Because we want to use the point form which is y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. So y as it is we can write y1 is 3, m's value is minus 2 by 3, x minus x1, x1 is minus 1. So minus 1 here we have to write. Now let's shift this 3 to other side. If we are shifting 3 to other side, so it will get multiplied. 3 into y minus 3 is equals to, here minus will become plus. So inside we will get x plus 1. So minus 2 we will multiply. Minus 2 if I multiply minus 2 with x is minus 2x. Minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. Whenever minus is outside the bracket, we have to change the inner signs. Just remember here also I will do bracket multiplication. So 3y minus 3 into 3 is 9 is equals to minus 2x minus 2. Now like terms we can simplify. Like terms if I simplify, first of all let's shift everything to left side. So 3y, we have 3y and minus 9 already in this side. Let me shift to 2x also. So minus 2x when I shift to other side it will become positive 2x plus 3y is already there on this side. Then minus 9 is already there. Minus 2 when I shift it will become plus 2 is equals to 0. So 2x plus 3y, then minus plus is minus. So minus 9 plus 2 is minus 7 is equals to 0. So this equation we are getting of line AB because we used the coordinates of AB. So AB equation is equals to 2x plus 3y minus 7. So if you see the reason statement, here one of the equation is there. One of the equation which we found is there in this statement. Let's check for the other equation also. Same way we have to find the equation of BC now. Same way we have to find the equation of BC. When we are finding the equation of BC, we have to use the coordinates of B and C. So B's coordinates I'm using as x1, y1. C's coordinates I'm using as x2, y2. So first of all, we have to find slope by using slope formula. So y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Y2 is minus 1 minus y1 is 1, x2 is 5 minus x1 is 2. So minus minus plus, so minus 2 by 5 minus 2 is 3. So slope will remain same only, anyhow we have already found that these are collinear. So minus 2 by 3 you can see we are getting. So we have to substitute the values of x1. Same point form we have to use. Point form is y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. So y1's value is 1. Y minus 1 is equals to 2 minus 2 by 3 into x minus x1. x1 is 2 now. So this 3 will shift to other side. If we shift 3 to other side, it will get multiplied with y minus 1. So minus 2 will multiply here, minus 2 into x minus 2. So here let's do bracket multiplication. So 3y minus 3 is equals to minus 2x. So minus is outside the bracket. We have to change the inner sign. So 2 into 2 is 4. So let's again shift these terms to this side. If minus 2x I shift to this side, it will become plus 2x. 3y is already there. Minus 3 and minus 7 is equals to 0. So 2x plus 3y minus, it is 4, minus 7 is equals to 0. So BC also we are getting the same equation which is present in the options. Now what we have to do? See, we are getting this second equation. We have to check for first equation. Is it also true? So we will apply different value of A. So A's value, two values we got. Two values of A we got. So first value minus 1 we already used. Now let us use 4. Let us use 4. If we are using A's value as 4, so we will get the coordinates of A as 4 comma 3, coordinates of B as 2 comma minus 1, and C's coordinates as 5 comma 4. 5 comma 4. This question you can see it's little lengthy, but with little patience we have to do. Because of two values of A we will get, like here, 4 equations. So two equations will be same. Now with 1 I have checked, I am getting this. Now we have to find the equation with 4. If I am substituting the value of A equals to 4, still will I get the slope's value minus 2 by 3? You are solving the question along with me. So my question, if I am using the different value of A now, so A's two values I got, so will I get the slope's value as minus 2 by 3, or I'll be getting different value? Just answer this question. So first of all, let me find the equation of line AB. So A and B's coordinate I am using. First I did with A's value as minus 1. Now I am doing with A's value as 4. So x1, y1 and x2, y2 I am considering A and B's coordinates respectively. So first of all, slope. So slope, my question is here, will not get same because the value of A is different. So slope will, okay, so what is the value of slope we are getting? I want you people to solve the questions along with me and give me the answer. What's the value? 1 by minus 6. 1 by minus 6. So we will not get same because of the different value of A. So y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So y2 here is 1. 1 minus y1 is 3. By x2 is 2 minus 4. So 1 minus 3 is minus 2. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. So minus and minus will get cancelled. So what's the value of slope we are getting? 1. Slope we are getting 1. So don't apply the same slope for this also because the value of coordinate here is changed. The value of A is changed, so that's why slope will also be different. Although here slope of AB will be equals to slope of BC, which is equals to 1. Now let us find the equation. Same form, y minus y1 is equals to x into is equals to m into x minus x1. Y minus y1. Y1 is 1. M is also 1, x minus x1 is 4. So y minus 1 is equals to, with 1 if we multiply anything it will remain same. Now let's shift y and minus 1 to right side because x I want to keep positive. So x I am not shifting from right to left. So x is already there. Y if I shift it will become x minus y because this is positive y. Minus 4 is already present on this side. Minus 1 if I shift it will become plus 1. So x minus y minus 4 plus 1. Minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3 is equals to 0. So x minus y minus 3 is equals to 0. Are you all getting the same equation? So y minus y1, y minus y1 is 3 here. I wrote different value. Here it should be 3. Y1 is 3. So y minus 3. So 3 when we are shifting to other side. Y minus 3 is there. So plus 3. Minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1. So you can see this is the equation which is present in reason statement also. X minus 1, x minus y minus 1. So same equation you will get for by using B and C also because this is the same line with same. So because of that our statement is also true. This question was a little lengthy because first of all you had to find the value of A. In that also you were getting quadratic equation. Afterwards you have to substitute the value of A in the coordinates and you had to find the value of equations of lines. So you have seen both the equations are same which are given to us in the reason statement. So that means R is also true. Both A and R are true. So which option? Option C. C option is the correct. So right option as well as the answer. So both A and R are true. Option C. Let's do next question now. Next question you can see on my screen. The equation of a line with x-intercept 5 and passing through the point. So x-intercept. If we have to, like these things I have discussed yesterday also, one point is given to us. 4 comma minus 7 and another x-intercept is given to us. If x-intercept we want to write in the form of coordinates, so how we should write it? Yes, Nikita has given. So x-intercept is equals to 5. So x-intercept if we want to write in the form of coordinates, so this we will write as 5 comma 0. Because if this is a Cartesian plane, here if any line is intersecting at x-axis, so that point will give us x-intercept. That point will give us x-intercept. The line where it is intersecting x-axis is x-intercept. The line where it is intersecting y-axis is y-intercept. So that means x-intercept we are getting on x-axis. So on x-axis point will look like always x comma 0. And y-intercept will be present on y-axis and y-axis the point will look like 0 comma y. So for that reason x-intercept in coordinate form I am writing as 5 comma 0. Now we have to find the equation. Equation again coordinates are there. We can use point form to find the equation. So this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Always whenever you have coordinates, both the coordinates you write it down as x1 y1 and x2 y2. Point form of equation is this. y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. This is the point form. Just now in previous question also we have done, we have used it. First of all, slope we will find. So slope, using slope formula, Shreyasi has found the slope as well. So minus 7 she has found. Let us check. So slope we write with capital small m. So its formula is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So y2 is 0 minus y1 is minus 7. So 0 minus minus 7 by 5 minus 4. So minus minus will become plus. So 0 plus 7 is 7. So this minus minus will become plus. 0 plus 7 is 7. 5 minus 4 is 1. So slope we are getting positive 7. Positive 7 or negative 7? Yes, so slope is positive 7. It's not negative. So that's why I have always told you, please write each and every sign. Don't miss any sign. It's 0 minus of minus 7. So these two minus minus will become plus, due to which we will get slope is equals to positive 7. So now let us substitute here y minus y1. Y1 is again minus 7. So y minus of minus 7. M is 7. X minus x1. So x1 is here 4. So same points you have to use, same x1 and y1, which you have used for finding slope. So y minus minus is plus. So again y plus 7 is equals to, now here you can do multiplication. 7 into x is 7x minus 7 into 4 is 28. Now let us shift this 7 and y to the other side. So if here everything will be shifted to other side, so that means nothing is there. So 0, 7x, this plus y, if I shift to other side, it will become minus y, minus 28 is already there, and plus 7 when we shift, it will become minus 7. Or I can write 7x minus y minus 28 minus 7 is equals to 0. 28 and 7 both are like terms. So 7x minus y, minus minus is plus with a negative sign. So 28 plus 7 is 35. So 7x minus y minus 35 is equals to 0. This is the same equation which is given to us in assertion statement as well. So that means A is true. A is true. The intercept on x-axis is 5, 0. So what about r? They are telling intercept on the x-axis. So x-intercept they have given us 5, and intercept also we have already found intercept is 5, 0. Intercept on the x-axis is 5, 0. So that is also true because the value of x-intercept is 5. So if we want to write it in coordinate form, it is 5, 0. So we have already utilized it in first as well. So R is also true. Here A is true and R is also true. Both A and R are true. So option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Let's do third question now. So third question. Before we do third question, if anyone has any doubt, you can just tell me. Third question you can see on my screen. If doubts are there, you can post your doubts. The line through A and B is perpendicular to the line 2x minus 4y is equals to 0. Then the value of B is minus 9. So coordinates are given to us. Coordinates of A is minus 2, 3 and coordinates of point B. So AB when you are joining, so I'll just draw it in the form of line only. So one line segment is there whose coordinates of endpoints A and B are given to us as minus 2, 3 and 4, B. Now they are telling this line AB is perpendicular to another line. Perpendicular to another line. So AB is perpendicular to another line and this line's equation is given to us. Equation of this line is 2x minus 4y is equals to 5. Then the value of B. So B is a value we have to find. So if two lines are perpendicular, we know one relation. If two lines are perpendicular to each other, we know the relation between their slopes. Can anyone tell me? If two lines, because perpendicular lines and parallel lines, whenever it's there, so directly the relation should come to your mind. If two lines are perpendicular, so there is a relation between their slopes. So what is the relation between their slopes for perpendicular lines? What's the relation between their slopes if two lines are perpendicular? I want you to tell me the answer. If two lines are perpendicular, what's the relation between their slopes? So we did yesterday, I told you if two lines are perpendicular, then slope of the first one, yes. So m1 into m2 is equals to minus 1. So both the things you have to remember, m1 into m2 is equals to minus 1 or m1 is equals to minus 1 by m2 or slope of one is the negative reciprocal of the other. So equation is given to us. Equation is given to us. From this equation, we can find its slope. From this equation, we can find its slope by comparing this equation with the slope intercept form. Y is equals to mx plus c. Whenever any equation is given to us, from that equation directly, you can find the slope by first of all converting the equation into slope intercept form. So slope intercept form is y is equals to mx plus c. So y I need on this side, remaining everything will shift to other side. So first of all, let's shift to 2x. So this side I'll be left with minus 4y. If I shift 2x, this is positive 2x. If I shift this to other side, it will become negative 2x plus 5. So minus 4. Minus 4 if also now I have to shift because only y I need. The equation form is y is equals to mx plus c. So that means minus 4 also we have to shift. When we shift minus 4 to other side, it will get divided because here it's getting multiplied. So y is equals to minus 2 by minus 4x plus 5 by minus 4. So I need only the coefficient of x. Minus and minus will get cancelled 2 into 1, 2 into 2. So y is equals to 1 by 2x. So here also plus minus is minus. Two signs together will change it. So this is the form of equation I got. So what is the value if I compare it with slope intercept form? I'll get the slope of this line. I'll get the slope of this line. Suppose this is m1. So this line slope I am getting as 1 by 2. I converted the equation into y is equals to mx plus c. Afterwards, I just found the value of slope. Now, if this line slope is minus 1 by 2, just tell me what will be the slope of line AB. What will be the slope of line AB? AB line is perpendicular to this line. Let us say this line is CD. So what will be the slope of line AB? We found the slope of CD. So whose equation was given to us as 2x minus 4y is equals to 5. Both the lines are perpendicular to each other. Both the lines are perpendicular to each other. So what is the slope of AB? So it's negative reciprocal. I told you first of all, if this is positive, here you have to write minus. Now reciprocal of 1 by 2 is 2 by 1. 2 by 1 I can write as 2 also. So minus 2 is, so Monish has given the answer minus 2. Slope of AB is equals to minus 2. Now AB slope we have found already. Let us check the value of B. Let us check the value of B. First of all, we'll use the coordinates of AB and find the slope by using the formula. So coordinates of A I am writing as x1, y1. Coordinates of B I am writing as x2, y2. So slope we can find by applying the formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. But we already know the value of slope, so we can substitute here. So slope is minus 2. Slope is minus 2. So minus 2 is equals to y2 is now b minus y1. Y1 is 3. So b minus 3 by x2 is 4 minus minus 2. So we can simplify this thing. We'll simplify. So minus 2 is equals to b minus 3. Again minus minus. So two signs together we have to change it. So this will become plus. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 we have to shift to other side. If we shift 6 to other side, it will get multiplied. So minus 2 into 6 is equals to b minus 3. Minus 2 into 6 is minus 12. So this minus 3 we have to shift to other side. It will become plus 3. Minus 12 plus 3 is equals to minus 9. So B's value we got equals to minus 9. So the same value of B, it's given to us in option is in statement also. So they have mentioned if these two lines are perpendicular, then B's value is minus 9. So same value we are also getting. So that means assertion statement is true. That means the assertion statement is true. What about reason? Reason they have mentioned the product of slope of two perpendicular lines is 0. The product of the slope of two perpendicular line is 0. So they have given us a statement if two lines are perpendicular and if we multiply their slopes, we'll get answer equals to 0. So will that be true or false? They have mentioned if two lines are perpendicular to each other, then if we multiply their slopes, the answer is 0. Is it true? A is true. What about R? So at starting itself, one relation I have told you for perpendicular lines, product of their slopes is equals to negative 1. It is not equals to 0. It is equals to negative 1. So that means the reason statement is false. That means reason statement is false. So A is true, R is false. Answer for this one is A is true, R is false. So this is A option. Option 1 only. Option A. First option A is the correct answer for this one. Let's do next question now. Question number 4th. In this question, let's see what is given to us. The value of P for which the lines are perpendicular to each other is 6. This is same type of question which we did the previous one also. So two lines are there. So one of the lines equation is given to us as 2x plus 3y minus 7 is equals to 0. And another line's equation is 4y minus px minus 12 is equals to 0. So they are telling these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Then the value of this p is 6. So same thing we have to do what we did in previous question as well. We have to find the slope from the first one. If these two slopes, if two lines are perpendicular, the slope of one is equals to the negative reciprocal of the slope of other. So we'll use this and find the slope of the other line and then we'll find the value of p. So how to find the slope from the given line? How to find slope? By converting the equation into slope intercept form. So both the equations we can convert into slope intercept form, which is y is equals to mx plus c. Both the equations we can convert into slope intercept form, y is equals to mx plus c. Then we can find slope. So let's do. So first of all, let's shift 2x and 7 to other side. So 3y I'll be keeping on this side because y I need. So 2x when I shift it will become minus 2x. Minus 7 when I shift it will become plus 7. Afterwards this 3 will shift. When I shift 3 to other side it will get divided. So minus 2x plus 7 divided by 3 because this 3 here it's getting multiplied. Now y is equals to minus 2 by 3. So separately I'll write now this 3 with 2 also and with 7 also. So if we compare from this one, y is equals to mx plus c. The coefficient of x is slope. So slope of this line I'll write as m1 is equals to minus 2 by 3. Slope of this line is equals to minus 2 by 3. See, if slope of this line is minus 2 by 3, what will be the value of m2? What will be the value of m2? M2 slope is the line which is perpendicular to this line. So if m1 is minus 2 by 3, what is the slope of the line perpendicular to this line? Perpendicular line slope, first of all, if this is negative, so that slope will be positive. And reciprocal of 2 by 3. Reciprocal of 2 by 3 is 3 by 2. So negative reciprocal. So anytime if two lines are perpendicular, find the slope of first line and just do its negative reciprocal. That will become the slope of second line. Yes, so slope of second line is 3 by 2. Here if it is negative, you have to change negative to positive, and then 2 by 3 is reciprocal you have to write. So 2 by 3 is reciprocal is 3 by 2. So we already found the slope of this line. But in terms of P also let's find so that we can find the value of P. Now we have to convert this equation also in slope intercept form. Y is equals to mx plus c. So first of all, y term will keep on this side, remaining two terms. So minus px when I shift to other side, it will become positive px. Minus 12 when I shift to other side, it will become plus 12. Now let's shift 4. So y is equals to px plus 12 by 4. Px plus 12 by 4. So I'll write it as p by 4 x plus 12 by 4. So if I compare it with this one, y is equals to mx plus c. From here I'll get m's value is equals to p by 4. From here I'll get m2 is equals to p by 4. M2 what I got here? P by 4. So if I compare both the M2s, I got the value of M2 as 3 by 2. Also I got the value of M2 as P by 4. So here if I substitute M2's value, P by 4 is equals to 3 by 2. This 4 will shift to other side. So 4 if I shift to other side, it will get multiplied. So 2 into 1, 2 into 2. So P is equals to 6. P is equals to 6. The same thing which they have also given to us. P's value 6 they have given to us. So that means this is true. That means this is true. Assertion statement is true. So what we did, first of all, both the equations we converted to y is equals to mx plus c form, like slope intercept form. We found the slope from slope intercept form, and then we compared the slope of second equation with its slope and found the value of p. Now let's check the reason statement. Let's check reason statement. So reason statement, I'm just going to clear this thing. First is true. If anyone has any doubt, you can just tell me. Almost same things we are doing in each and every question. Although the questions here are a bit lengthy, but if we know the concepts, we can do it little fast. Also here I am explaining you, so that's why it's taking time, or else it doesn't take that much time also. A is true. The equation of the line parallel to the line and passing through the point 0, 1. So one equation of line is there that we have to find it. So that is parallel to this line. That is parallel to this line, and also it is passing from this point. So they have mentioned if any line is parallel to this line and passing through these coordinates, so that equation should be 3x plus 2y minus 2 is equals to 0. So we have to check. We have to check. We have to find the equation of that particular line. First of all, we'll have, again, if coordinates are given to us, we can use point form. For point form, we need slope also. So if two lines are parallel, if two lines are parallel, their slopes will be equal. We'll convert this into y is equals to mx plus c form like we did, because we want to find its slope. So this 2 by I'll keep on this side, minus 3x. If plus 3x, I'll shift to other side, it will become minus 3x. 8 is already there, positive. Now 2 I'll shift to other side. So y is equals to minus 3x plus 8 by 2. So y is equals to minus 3 by 2x plus 8 by 2. So if we see here, the coefficient of x is the slope. Slope we got as minus 3 by 2. Slope we got as minus 3 by 2. So if any line is parallel to this line, if any line is parallel to this line, for parallel, slopes are equal. So m1 is equals to m2 is equals to minus 3 by 2. For parallel line, slopes are equal. So minus 3 by 2 only we will get. So let us find the equation of that particular line. So point form we can use y minus y1 is equals to m2. I'll write here because equation of that line we are finding into x minus x1. So y1 is 1. Here coordinates are given to us. We are finding the equation of that particular line which is parallel. Suppose this is the line. This line is 3x plus 2y is equals to 8. We are finding the equation of that line which is parallel to this given line AB. This slope is m1 and it is passing through this point. It is passing through 0 comma 1. So basically we are finding the equation of this line. In case you haven't understood, so what we are doing, one line is there which is parallel to the original line and it is passing through this point 0 comma 1. So that's why slope of both the lines will be same. So minus 3 by 2. For this also slope is minus 3 by 2. So point form we are using to find the equation of this line. Y minus y1, y1 is 1, m2 means minus 3 by 2, x minus x1, x1 is 0. So y this 2 will shift to other side. Here it's getting divided. When we shift to other side, it will get multiplied. Multiplied by 2 minus 1 is equals to minus 3, x minus 0 is x. So minus 3x. So here we'll multiply. So 2y 2 into y, 2y minus 2 into 1 is 2 is equals to minus 3x. If we shift minus 3x to this side, it will become positive. 3x plus 2y minus 2 is equals to 0. So the same thing is given to us. That's what they have given. 3x plus 2y minus 2. So that means R is also true. That means R is also true. So for this also, both A and R are true. So C option. Both A and R are true. So C option is the correct answer. Let's do next question. So question number 5, assertion and reason. Slope of the line passing through points is 0. Slope of the line passing through points is, so 2 points are given to us and their coordinates are given to us as 3 comma minus 2 and 3 comma 4. Let us say this is point A and this point B. So we just have to find its slope and we have to check whether it is 0 or not. So x1 y1 and x2 y2. So slope of AB, if I find slope of AB, it's equals to y2 minus y1. Slope formula I'm just using y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. y2 is 4 minus minus 2. y1 is minus 2. x2 is 3 minus 3 minus 3. So y2 is 4 minus. So what is the value of slope we are getting? Slope of AB we are getting here, minus minus is again plus. 4 plus 2 by 3 minus 3 is 0. So 6 by 0 we are getting. So slope of AB we are getting 6 by 0. So 6 by 0, is it equals to 0? If you divide anything by 0, is it equals to 0? So if you divide anything with 0, what should be the answer? I want to know. This is like very basic thing. Will that be equals to 0? I don't see any responses. M is equals to 6. If you divide anything with 0, see particularly, I have like told you so many times, see 0 by 6 will be equals to 0, but if 0 comes in the denominator, that particular number is not defined. If 0 comes in rational numbers, the statements only you have to, in its definition only you have to, you have done P by Q form where Q should not be equals to 0. So it is not defined. If it is not defined, it cannot be equals to 0. So anytime denominator is equals to 0, that form is not defined. So that means A is false. Its slope is not 0, it is not defined. So A is false here. Yes, infinity, it is not defined here. So that means it's not 0, it is false. So if two lines having same point passing, so our statement passing through the common point, then these lines will coincide. If two lines having the same slope passing through a common point, then these lines will coincide. So if two lines they have same slope, either two possibilities are there. If two lines their slope is same, maybe their points are collinear. The points are collinear, that means they're lying on the same line. If two lines having same slope, so possibilities are there. Either points on these lines are collinear, that means lines coincide with each other. That means lines coincide. Other thing is the lines are parallel. So if two lines they have same slope and they're passing through a common point. So if they're passing from common point, that means the lines will coincide. They cannot be parallel. Parallel lines like that. Parallel lines will not share any common point. First of all, slope of two lines are equal in only two possibilities, when lines coincide or lines are parallel. When lines are parallel or when lines coincide. These are the two possibilities. Coincide means overlapping of two lines lying on one another. So these are the two possibilities when slopes are equal. So in parallel line, common point is not there. They don't share any common point. So in coinciding lines, they share common points. So that means, yes, if two lines they have same slope, that means, and they are sharing a common point also, that means these lines coincide. So it is true. It is true. So here it means A is false and R is true. A is false, R is true. So this is B option. This is option B. So is it clear? So for lines which have same slope, only two possibilities are there. Either the lines are parallel or they are coincide. So here they are telling the lines they have common point also. If they have common point, so they can't be parallel lines, then they should be coinciding lines only. So is it clear? So here we have completed. If you have doubts, you can just let me know. Subjective type questions we are going to start. Reason is an assertion we have finished. So one question we will do today and remaining questions will continue in tomorrow's class. So one question, one subjective type question we'll do today. Remaining questions will continue in tomorrow's class. So question number 1 you can see on my screen. So first of all, whatever is the given information, if possible, try to draw the figure. So ABC is a triangle. So try to draw the figure. ABCD is a triangle. So I have drawn. Vertices are given to us. A's vertex is 1 comma minus 1. B's vertex is 0 comma 4. Vertices of point C. So vertices are A, B, C and their coordinates. So C is coordinates minus 6 comma 4. D is the midpoint of BC. D is the midpoint of BC. So I have just written here. Let us say this is point D. So here I'll write D. Find the coordinates of D. So coordinates of D can be find. So here I have line segment BC and BC's midpoint is D. So coordinates of point B given to us as 0, 4. Coordinates of point C given to us as minus 6, comma 4. We have to find the coordinates of D and D is midpoint. So what is midpoint formula? I hope you remember we did midpoint formula in section and midpoint chapter. What is midpoint formula? I don't see any responses. What is midpoint formula? What is midpoint formula? No responses. See, we are getting up early morning, 5 a.m. and still we are not active. We are so motivated, but we are not giving responses. What is midpoint formula? I know every one of you knows. Yes, so Jayashree has given midpoint formula for x. X and y both we can find. So it is x1 plus x2 by 2 and for y it is y1 plus y2 by 2. We can use it and find it. So x1 here b's coordinates I am writing as x1 y1 and c's coordinates as x2 y2. So x1 is equals to 0 plus x2 is minus 6 by 2. So here plus minus is minus. So whenever two signs are together, you have to convert it to single sign. So 0 minus 6 is minus 6 only. Minus 6 by 2 is equals to minus 3. So we found the value of x as minus 3. So y is equals to y1 plus y2. y1 is 4, y2 is also 4. So 4 plus 4 by 2. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 by 2 is equals to 4. So 3 comma 4. We found the coordinates of point D as 3 comma 4. Are you all getting the same coordinates? Are you all getting the same coordinates? I don't see any responses. Minus 3 comma. Yes, minus 3 comma 4 it is. I just wrote positive. Minus 3 comma 4 we used midpoint formula and we found the coordinates of point D. So that's very simple and you can see this question has come in like previous exam also 2023 it has come. Very easy question. So first part is done. Coordinates of point D we have done. Now equation of median AD. Equation of median AD. So that means we have to join point A and D. So this is AD. AD is the median. So we have to find the equation of AD. So we know the coordinates. So here I'll draw the line segment AD. Since D is the midpoint, that's why AD is known as the median. So A's coordinates we know 1 comma minus 1 and D's coordinates we know minus 3 comma 4. We have to find its equation. So whenever we know the coordinates for equation we have to use the point form. Whenever we know the coordinates for equation we have to use the point form. So point form of equation is y minus y1. Point form of equation is y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. So A's coordinates I'm writing as x1, y1, D's coordinates as x2, y2. So like the way I'm drawing individual lines, you also try to draw the lines, because it will be very easy for you to do that way, or else you might get confused also. So first of all, we'll find M. Slope of AD we'll find by using slope formula, because in point form we need slope also. In point form we need slope, small m is slope. We'll use slopes formula, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So y2 is 4 minus of minus 1, y1 is minus 1, x2 is minus 3 and x1 is 1. So minus 3 minus 1. So two signs are together. So 4 plus 1, minus minus is plus. So two signs together will write minus minus as plus. Here minus minus plus. These signs are not together. So simply we can add 3 plus 1 is 4, but with minus sign. So 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 by 4. Minus sign we can shift to numerator. So are you also getting minus 5 by 4 as the slope? Minus 5 by 4. Are you all getting as the slope? So y minus y1. Y1 is minus 1. M is minus 5 by 4. And x minus x1. X1 is 1. So minus minus, this minus minus will change it to plus. So y plus 1. Y plus 1 is equals to minus this 4 will shift to other side. If we shift 4 to other side, it will get multiplied, is equals to minus 5 into x minus 1. So we'll do bracket multiplication now. We'll do multiplication. So 4 into y is 4y. 4 into 1 is 4 minus 5x. So minus into minus is plus. So plus 5. 5 into 1 is 5. Whenever minus is outside the bracket, you have to change the inner sign. So let's shift everything on the left side. So 5 minus 5x, when I shift, it will become positive 5, plus 4y is already there on this side, plus 4 is there, plus 5 when I shift to this side, it will become minus 5. So equation of the line AD, median AD is equals to 5x plus 4y minus 1, because 4 minus 5 is minus 1. So 5x plus 4y minus 1 is equals to 0. So equation of the median is this. I hope you are also getting the same one. Are you getting the same answer? Yes, no, 5x plus 4y. Okay. Okay, so one question you can do for your practice. This question number 2 is practice question that you can do, and post your answer. Nowadays no one is posting the answers. After solving, post your answer in the comments. We'll see how many comments today we are getting, how many of you are solving it. Okay, so A's value you have to find if the points are collinear. We have done this type of question in reason and assertion based questions today, so you do it and post your answer. Okay, so if anyone has any doubt, you can just tell me, or else we'll just wrap up the class. So no doubts. Okay, so I will see now today how many of you solving this question and posting the answer. So tomorrow we'll continue from this, from the next questions. Only one question we have done and one I have given you for practice. So from third question we are going to continue tomorrow. Tomorrow same time 5 a.m. in the morning, this chapter we are going to continue. So bye everyone. I'll see you in my tomorrow's class.